my desk. BSG, you know I can't forget that I do.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're away on EA Sports. And he takes the return out of bounds. And he steps out of the end zone, so they'll get it at the 30 on the touchback. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco jukes one defender, and he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Motion man sent left. From the 39. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Here we go. It's Mayfield. He connects downfield on 4. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Looking to his fullback now. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Goddard makes the catch. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
It's 4th down.
Mayfield to throw for it. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cared. Do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Blast through midfield. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Walker on 2nd. Strong running inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 27. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Running with Walker again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On 3rd down, Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard there. Now a tough call to make on 4th and short inside of field goal range.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Trying for it, it's Walker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. They put Flowers in motion right. No. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. That's complete to Sam Laporta. Give him 13 on that play. And they'll have 1st down. From the gun, Mayfield. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Escapes a defender. And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out in 3rd and short.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A 1-yard gain on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Staying with Walker. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Buys time. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Tua now from the gun. Touchdown, Denver! To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has his man. It's Addison. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First and 10, it's Mayfield. He's got him. That's Addison. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. That brings us to the 2-minute warning.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Baker throwing again. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Mayfield to throw again. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. Running down the left side. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. He's on the move. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Baker now from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. That's complete inside the 35. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. 1st down, here's Baker. Pass is caught by Addison. And he will take this in. Touchdown! Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys get it back to a 14-point game. Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one intended for the running back. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now. He lets a heater go deep. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Tight end in motion left. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Taken down back at the 42.
Second and 15. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Broncos get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
At their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They put Flowers in motion right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
He's back to throw. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Julian Love. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Our home team, 7.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Reed now to kick this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
And this is a nice gain. That stopped at the 47. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Walker now from the gun. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Tua out of the pistol. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Slot man motioned over. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here. Tua off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, the football's loose. It's picked up by the defense. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away from you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. If they get the ball back, a little extra bonus on that return as well.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. On the draw, it's Pacheco. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 42. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Mayfield now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he he's taken down at the 30. Offense up to the line fast. From the gun, Mayfield. He finds Laporta. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Cade. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And he's just going to take the sack here as he heads out of bounds. And the pressure drives them backwards.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they take this in for the score. These guys start the second half with some needed points. Baker Mayfield, a touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running left, here's Walker. This is ahead for about 5. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win.
Our home team, 14.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They give up the gut to Walker. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Handoff running left, Walker. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On the carry, it's Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He has room past the 25. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Now Mayfield. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. A second down run by Pacheco. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now, well, now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. To the ground with Walker. His charge towards the line, it's right around 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Working quickly here. Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Walker running to the right. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Back to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. This finds Bellinger. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running with Walker again. And they'll stop him after a minimal gain, down to about the 36. The defense takes its third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Walker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Broncos are winners, as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.